Okay, Bourne Abbey, let me talk you through the design. So this is the scheme that's been done, and as discussed on site, we're going to have some three-circuit track running the lengths of the main nave, slightly different down up this end. There's going to be a break there because of some stonework, but just above the windows, that side we can get all the way along. So I've had a look at several different options, and the only successful way to get the right amount of illumination in the congregation area here is by using this linear track. So linear fitting to fit into the track, which is basically this little chap here. It's got a special optic on it which throws the light one way instead of just out. So that's going to be need to be used in order to get the illumination down in the congregation area. So there is still quite a few spotlights, particularly over the choir areas. We're just getting some additional spots, and that will also give an effect if we switch the linear lights off at the end, so it will give different kind of levels of illumination. So I'll just quickly show you around the church here. So this is the break I was talking about, where there's some stonework. It's not shown on here, but that's where that is. And the reading area and the pulpit area, they've also been looked after too. We've got some spotlights which are directly pointing down here, same as for the reading area. So if I click into the arrow direction mode, this will get a little bit busy, which is why I've not started with it, but it will give you an idea of where things are pointing. Okay, so these are those linear luminaires, and you can see the direction it naturally points to is downwards, even though it's mounted horizontally. You can still see there's quite a few spotlights down the end. We've got picking out the windows and the font area, but here we've got some pin spot luminaires which are picking out the gold details on the ceiling, plus the gargoyles, etc., the stonework underneath here. So they're all mains dimmable, so can be controlled with a dimmer to get varying effects. The linear luminaires are not dimmable, they are just on and off. So same kind of thing down this end. We've got pin spots picking up the stonework underneath, and we've got some general lights picking up the ceiling here, because that otherwise it'd be fairly dark, whereas we've got the pin spots picking up all the features on there, but that will give a certain level of illumination as well. So effectively that is what it will look like with all the lights on. But if I switch to another view, which is just a bit more of a scenic view, this is just all the spots. It's got rid of all the linear lights, so you can see it creates a bit more of a dramatic scene, which might be useful for some sorry, my computer's a bit slow there, but be useful for a few different kind of services types. You can see here we can still keep the choir area lit, and that will give quite dramatic effect. And you can see also the ceilings, it's all picking out on the details here. You can see there are all the arrows there, the aiming points, so that's actually picking out all of those areas you can see there. Okay, I think that's probably as much as I can tell you via a video, but that should give you a bit of a flavour of what this is going to look like.